Our technician from Hakuna's boat. He's gonna tell you guys all about his favorite boat gadgets.
We're going inside the caves with the dinghy.
God, the Bahamas is so beautiful. We are in extremely shallow water.
Shallow water.
And they are Megan and Nick.
I'm Andrea, that's Alejo, those are our bears Ozzy and Echo, and this is our home, Hakuna. Subscribe to join us every Sunday as we explore the world above and below the surface.
So baby, what are you doing right now?
I'm trying to fix our anchor roller, or the little roll broke off. So I'm making a new thing that goes through here to our anchor roller, so it can roll, so we don't get a rusty chain. And yeah, that's it.
Who messed it up?
Well, someone was backing up too hard.
I messed up. And so show me what's your favorite tool and what you recommend anybody living on a sailboat to have.
This little guy.
What is that? Would you have been able to fix half of the things that you've had to fix on the boat without it?
Rotary tool. No. This comes in handy for everything. Everything I do, I use this. And I have this little box with everything, like all the little attachments. So it's perfect.
Yep. What did you do there?
Trying to cut. I'm gonna cut this to the right size. So I think it's running out of that. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. It's closed, and then on the other side is like blue, super dark blue ocean. It's crazy how beautiful this is, and I'll show you guys. Woo! Woo! Look at all the little rocks. God, the Bahamas is so beautiful. It like never stops surprising you. It's so amazing. Baby, what are you doing there? Woo!
We're going inside the caves with the dinghy. This is mid-tide? I don't know.
No, it's almost low tide.
Low tide?
We are at the Rocky Tantas, and we're gonna go in with the dinghy and see if we fit. All right, do it.
Everyone assume your position. Watch your head, people. Watch your head. ¿Pega?
No.
No, necesito que me ayudes.
Pero es que no sé hacia dónde quieres ir.
Ahí es donde está.
Okay, there. where there are stalagmitas and stalactitas. What?
Whoa! Echo! Echo!
Alright, this is pretty cool, huh? Check this out. Ooh. It's pretty awesome. What do you think?
It's crazy.
Huh?
But there's no fish.
There's no fish. Pretty cool. Echo! Alright, so we're gonna check the other one out. And back on. Back inside the dinghy to exit the cave.
Watch your head, people. Oh.
Made it out. And this is the other cave. But this one, it's a lot smaller. Do you feel like getting wet? Yeah. Yeah. Perfectly slack tied, and so it's really choppy in there. And I think we're good. We're good. We're good.
So guys, we have been pretty lazy today. The day has been very cloudy and a little bit cold. Very choppy outside. So we're just making water so we can make some laundry tomorrow. And since we don't buy any more Oreo cookies because I eat them all in one day, so now I bought this. It's a mega cookie. We're gonna make some cookie. 6-inch cookie. So yeah, let's get started. The cookie's now in the oven. So we're gonna bake it for 20 minutes and we'll see how it comes out. So I just took the cookie out of the oven. Doesn't look too pretty, but it tastes good. I know. It looks like poop. She's making some videos for you guys. So make sure to hit that like button.
So we are on the move again. And we are in extremely shallow water.
Shallow waters, people.
Like how shallow?
I don't know, it might be touching the ground, but we're just gonna like cruise along.
Slide.
Yeah.
Slide through the ground. So it is high tide and we're gonna cross through a part that's like super shallow. But the reason why we're doing that is because we don't want to go all the way around Staniel, which is like super long. So we want to cross through this part, but it is like less than 3 feet under the keel. It gets to more shallow areas, so a little bit maybe we might have like 0, 0, 0. We use 2 different nautical charts. We use Navionics and we also use Aquamaps. It's really good for the Bahamas. See, and they say that you need to look at the water because it's really shallow. And you can probably tell it's really shallow. ¿Qué dice?
Dice 0.
Pues it's really shallow, baby. Pero it's getting darker here. It's getting darker. Hacia acá se ve más hondo. So this is very nerve-wracking, but yeah, it says that you have to look at all times at the water. What are you looking for? You're looking for corals, because if you have a little coral or if you have a little rock, when you have like 1 feet or 2 feet of water, you're done. You're screwed. Like, you're stuck there. So that's what we're looking for. So you can't do this unless the water is crystal clear as it is here, because then you won't be able to see anything. We got to 0, 1 feet, 2 feet. That's as good as it's getting. Like, right now we're in pretty deep water considering the situation. Our draft is 4.5, so we were able to fit through this super shallow route, but for instance, a monohull with a 6-foot draft wouldn't be able to go through here. For sure, they would run aground, for sure. Captain, how are you feeling?
Just as that was close.
Were you feeling nervous?
Yes, our depth, it was like 0, 0, 0, 0, -0.
And were you nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
Did you feel like we were gonna hit?
We were going like at 1.5 knots, so if we hit, we just put reverse and try again. Or maybe just go back. Who knows? But we made it.
Were you worried at any point that you were gonna hit and not be able to like get stuck and run aground and have a boat
this
have
is like
to tow you out?
Full sandy bottom. So if we hit, we're just gonna stop and then we'll back out.
Okay.
Not a big problem, I think.
Okay. So you weren't worried?
We're good. We're good to go, people.
So where are we going right now?
We are going, I don't know, where are we going?
To another cave. Another little island.
This is like the South Spaniel.
Oh.
So Andrea, where are we going?
We are exploring.
We're going to explore.
We're going to try to become better spear fishermen, women's men.
We're gonna see if we find a lobster.
Do you know how you're gonna kill the lobster?
We're gonna twist it.
Okay.
Twist the tail and the head.
You say. Guys, we cut our snorkeling short because the current was ripping. It was super strong, so we just had to drift on the dinghy, but it was a beautiful reef. That would have been lovely if it was black tide, but it wasn't. And the second reason is because we're having guests over tonight for dinner, and you might know them. And they are Megan and Nick, the O'Kellys. Hello, guys.
Thanks for having us. This is so fun.
It's great to have you guys here.
This is like, I mean, all the YouTube superpowers are united. We may explode into
I know, right?
multiple videos on multiple topics. And all sorts right here.
I know. So 2 quick questions. What's your favorite thing about living on the boat? And what's your least favorite thing about living on a boat?
Good questions. I think my favorite thing is just the beauty at all times. You're just surrounded. It doesn't matter if you're, in water that's not even that nice. It's just that open space and that quiet peace, that connection with nature. That's
true.
my favorite.
Wow, well said.
Hard to beat that one,
Thing-
right?
I know.
That's why I went
So
first.
eloquent. She looks better than I do. She's always prettier. I'm the ogre. I'm gonna say it a different way, but it's the same. Yeah. I just feel instantly like mellowed out. Like if I'm worked up about something, like I don't know, traffic or whatever, and then I get on a boat, like somebody else's boat, our boat, whatever, I'm just like, yeah, all's right with the world. That's all good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, probably the worst thing, like always a long boat list. Like there's
Yep,
always something to do. So I'm relaxed, I'm chilled out, but then I'm thinking, that hinge, I gotta replace that hinge.
Yep.
So I'm always kind of thinking about what to do.
Not that calm because you always have something on your list, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about
It's a
you,
good
Meg?
balance, I guess, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
It calms you down, but it like also makes you anxious. You
Yep.
know?
Yeah.
God, the worst thing. I mean, I guess it's just gonna be rough weather
Rough
at
weather.
night, in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's way better. That's way better. Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot there's weather, right?
No. Like when you're anchored and you're just so ready to be all mellow and chilled out, and then you're like, oh, I'm just getting thrown around the bed or
Yeah.
whatever. But that doesn't happen very much.
No.
No, it doesn't.
You forget about it, you know. So.
Yep. Well, it's great to have you guys here.
Thank you.
Wow.
So Nick and Megan, they brought lobster and
A
it
huge
looked really good. Giant lobster. It was the grandfather lobster of all the lobsters.
Oh yes.
And now we're making
Lots of
taquitos, lobster taquitos.
That's like a tacos.
We had a great time with the O'Kellys. It was great to meet someone else that not only shares our lifestyle but also our part-time job. So if you haven't, head over to their channel and subscribe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, we need a barbecue.
Wow, we do.
We need a barbecue for sure.
So guys, we had a great time last night with Megan and Nick. And I am very excited because today, our technician from Hakuna's boat, he's gonna tell you guys all about his favorite boat gadgets. Hello, sir.
What's up, people? So today we're gonna cover like from the basics to things that like we own to repair things on the boat that we usually need when we're not like near land. So here we have two basic tool sets. We have a metric one and a millimetric one. So since the boat is French, they use metric. So yeah, we have 3 of these ones in the boat. We have 2 small ones and 1 big one that has like, I don't know, like 300 pieces or something like that. The reason that we have more than 1 tool set is because usually 1 tool set has like 1 number 10, 1 3/8. So just in case if we lose one, we have another tool set with another like piece of that same size. So it's good to have more than 1. So next we have like pliers. So we have a bunch of them, like different sizes and shapes and everything, because usually, I mean, they're gonna get rusty, they're gonna stop working, and there's some places in the boat that you just have to grab something. So you have like weird shapes like this one, or this one, which is like, I don't know, like twisted. Then the one that you can make bigger. So yeah, so we have a bunch of them, and we use them from just to take out the impeller or little pieces, like they fall down a little hole and then you just need like a weird position. So it will be good to have as many as you can, not just one, because that one can get rusty like this one, and it's gonna get harder. So we have another one to replace this one, but I'm not gonna open it until it stops working. Another basic thing on the boat is hammers. So we got the regular one, which we use almost for anything, from opening conchs to opening coconuts. We use this one. Then we have like a technical one to straighten out like metal or like bend something to a certain shape, which is really good. We use this one to fix the pattern. Like one of the metals of the pattern was like bent, and with this one you just hit it like real soft, and we could be able, like, we got it pretty straight. And then we have a rubber one, which it doesn't damage it like metal or anything, so we could just hit things pretty hard and it works. Another real basic thing that you need, that is very common, you even have it in your home, is screwdrivers. We have a bunch of them here in the boat, and as you can see, they get really rusty, like really rusty. So it's better if you have replacements, and different sizes. You can find screws that are really small to really big. So we have like a tool set even to open up a computer, which is really small screwdrivers, to the big ones. So yeah, it's good to have a lot of sizes, and more than one piece per size will be ideally. Another thing will be drill. We can't live without a drill. And so the most common things we use with the drill will be drill heads. We have 2 sets of this ones, the other set, and then this thing, which is like a kit. So we have a bunch of like regular screws and weird like square or star, and as you can see there's more than one, and we have this little box with a bunch of them. Right, they're gonna get rusty and you're gonna have to throw them away. So yes, very important to have more than one. And believe me, I try to keep them like dry. I don't wet them like in salt water, and if I do, I put DW40 and lube them up, store them. I mean, they're gonna get rusty either way. They're getting a boat, need a lot of zip ties. So we use zip ties for almost everything. I mean, we use this just to like be able to put cables, like put them in a fixed place, or if we need to fix something temporarily, we use zip ties. So we have all sizes, strengths, thick ones, small ones, white ones. We have everything here in the boat, really small ones. So yeah, zip ties, it's a must have. I mean, for me, I don't know for you guys, but for me. Boom. Multimeter, very important. You need it for everything. We use it for batteries to measure the, I don't know, the voltage to our water pump. So when anything electric fails, you need this. If you don't have one, get one. And if you can get two, get two. Next one will be this, which is like a bar that we use to connect like those wrench heads or like the cups. So we use this for any heavy duty engine removals. If I didn't have this, I couldn't be able to remove the alternator and the turbos from the engines, which I did before, and I needed this tool 100%. So I recommend getting one of these ones for your boat. So now I'm gonna go over some things that are not usually on a boat, or maybe they are, but so we have a crowbar. Something gets stuck, really hard to get off, or if you need to move an alternator to tighten up the belt and it's really rusty and you can't move the alternator and you already like unscrewed like the screws to make it loose, crowbar, plop plop plop, make it tight, good to go. So yeah, must have on a boat. Next one up will be this. This is a little magnet, so it can get stuck to anything, plus you can make it long. So if you lose a bolt, a washer or anything in a really tight space, this is gonna save you. Plus it has a little light at the end, so it's really cool for like dark spaces, tight spaces. You take this, grab it, take it out, and that's it. It's gonna save you. Next one, heat measuring laser. So this could help you with the batteries, engine, or anything that you measure like the temperature. We don't use it regularly, but if we need it, we have it. And the last tool will be this one. It's very useful to untighten fuel filters, oil filters, even strainers. The cap, when it's like sealed and you can't get it open, you put this around it and plop, real easy to take off the caps or filters. So it's a must-have on your boat. And my favorite tool will be the rotating tool, which is the motor tool, or I don't know how you call it. So with this, you could cut metal, polish metal, take a little piece of metal off real quick. and you can make anything on wood, plastic, metal. So yeah, so it's very handy. And in a boat, sometimes you need to fit some little metal piece or modify some little metal piece to get it working. So yeah, this is a must-have on a boat. And last will be this soldering for electric things. So we use it for cables. So it's pretty basic. It has the little thing to weld, like the cable, the heater, and it's rechargeable with butane. So yeah, it's pretty basic. Some electric things you need to fix in the middle of the ocean, like your water pump or a bilge pump, or anything that you just a little alarm, a switch, or anything. This comes in very, very handy. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Peace.